Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, far purple mountain majesties. But now wait a minute, I'm talking about America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned thy good. Yes, he did. Heavy brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Greetings, people of Earth, and welcome to the third floor as we bring you Yankees live play-by-play against the Rays in the Bronx, first of four. I'd rather go with the opening and join. We are 3 pitches in. It is an 0-2 count. Schlittler pitching for the Yankees. New young cat coming in there. And he is facing Simpson of the Tampa Bay Rays. We are just getting started in a hot evening in the Bronx. Swing and foul back. 0-2 count holds. And all kinds of stuff ready for tonight, folks. The 0-2. Bounce weekly, a couple hops to Jazz. Flip the first, 1 away. Let's get those lineups for you. It's a hot night in the Bronx. They keep saying that, so it must be a hot night in the Bronx. Stay tuned, folks. We got all kinds of stuff coming up. Remember, we're not your normal play-by-play. We try to bring you all kinds of craziness while we bring you the game. The pitch is 99 on the four-seamer, right in the corner edge of the right-handed batter's box strike zone. Strike one. All that for strike one. Diaz, the batter. Swing and a miss at another 99. Center plate to the left side, batter's box side. Just a little bit over. Nice pitch. 99. So he's topping out at 99 so far. 8 pitches. Here's the 8th pitch. There's a motorcycle going by. Tops off at 100. That one he actually foul tipped right back into the glove of Wells. We got 2 away. Strike out. Strike out. Shitty. How we doing, folks? How we doing? Look at us joining the game while it just starts instead of a little bit later. So how's everybody doing? Make sure you hit the like, hit the follow. If you're here, if you're here just stopping by and going, what the fuck am I looking at? Hit the like. Hit the sub. Hit the follow. 98, just off the edge. Ball 1. Arenado, the batter for Tampa. Misses again. 2-0. So is it Schlittler? Schlittler? Is that how we're going to say it? Schlittler? The 2-0 with 2 out. 91 slider over the plate. Strike 1. 2-1. Orioles jumping on the Blue Jays early. We'll keep it posted. It is the top of the third with 2 outs in Baltimore, and Baltimore has a 3-0 lead. The pitch by Schlittler misses. We're going to go 3-1. Go 3-1 now. Greetings, everybody. Appreciate you stopping in on a Monday evening. It's 4:14 out here in Berkeley, California. At 70 beautiful 1 degrees. Rockies Guardians are delayed in weather. That's in Cleveland. Should have no effect on us, but it is a hot night in the Bronx. You never know when a thunderstorm will pop up. We have a 3-2 to Arenado, batting 312 on the year. The payoff fouled away. The 2 keys for Schlittler tonight will be his control velocity. And he's going to have some stamina tonight. That's fouled off everybody behind the plate. 99 in on the fist. Count holds. Bull. Arenado got Cam working here. Yeah, live chat. Talk about the game. Talk about anything. Talk about how that umpire's feeling right now after a 99-mile-an-hour foul ball just went off the side of his face mask. I don't know. It looks like he has 2 different shoes on. Dead center, 93 fouled away. Arenado making him work. We're going to have pitch 17 coming up. So Arenado with all the pitches right here. I see now he's got a special thing on the one shoe. He walks him. He lost him. Decent at bat there by Arenado. Taking a lot of pitches. David Cohn breaking it down. Listen to that all day. What up, people of Earth? Swing and a miss on Junior Caminero. 4th place hitter for the Rays. Man on first, 2 out. We're just getting started in the Bronx. Top 1. We're approaching 420 here on the West Coast. Pitch. Woo! This umpire looks like he's going to be tight. Because yesterday, that was a strike all day long. One on, 2 out, top 1, nothing. Pitch. Exact same spot. Wow. Ken, got to be careful. I know you're a young kid, but you cannot stop and stare at an umpire like that after a horrible call. Be careful, kid. Somebody talk to him after this inning. You can't do that. Launches this one high to left field, going back. Dominguez watches it. We're 2-0 Tampa. I don't know, man. We had 2 pitches there that were very, very borderline. The second one, Cam just staring down the umpire like Clint Eastwood at the end of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly there. And then the next pitch, left field stands. Cruising right along when then gives up a 2-out, 2-run homer. Slider right at the waist. Turned on it. Gone. Well, here we go. Lowe is up now. Base is empty. 2 out, 2 in. That's his 27th of the year, folks. I think he said his 71st RBI. Just look up on the top there, find him. There he is. 70. 27 homers now, 70 RBIs. Right off the meat of the bat. The 2-0 misses. He's going to go 3-0 now. He's totally lost the strike zone. Pitch. Misses way outside. 4 straight balls. So that's 6 straight. 6 straight out of the strike zone. 2 were very borderline. 2 could have been called a strike and would have changed the entire complexity of that last bat. Maybe not be a 2-run homer. Pitching coach already going out. My fucking shoulder's killing me. Did I say that out loud? I didn't mean to. Sorry. Never mind. Needless to say, folks, this is a massive series here. We only have a 1.5 game lead in the wild card right now. 5.5 back at Toronto. Let's check in on Toronto. Top of the third, 2 out and a man at first. The Blue Jays have tied the Orioles 3-3. 3-3. Blue Jays Orioles. Magnum now in. Quick throw over to first engagement. Engagement 1. Magnum, the 6th place hitter, batting .295. It looks like one of them gaudy nights in the Bronx, just looking at these guys. Hot night. First pitch, misses. That's 7 balls in a row. Wow. Unbelievable. The 1-0 with 2 out. Runner goes. The throw is not going to be anywhere near in time. Nowhere near the bag. Volpe with a nice little grab. Stolen base. Put the stat up later as we go along, but Tampa Bay does lead the majors in stolen bases somehow. Still 2 out and a man on top 3, 3-3. Blue Jays, Orioles. The 2-0 is now 3-0. So that's 7, 8. That's 9 balls in a row. Runner at second, 2 out, 2 in. 3-0 to count to the 6th place hitter, Magnum. Misses again. Walked him. First and second, 2 out now. Nowhere near the strike zone. That is 10 straight. 10 straight balls. This looks like it might be a long night. Schlittler, Cam has to find his way, for sure. 7th batter now of the inning. Gray is up. Pitch to Gray, misses. Another ball. There's 11. 11 straight. Tristan Gray. Only 2 games this year, and he's 0 for 3. So this guy, this is his 4th at bat of the year. The 1-0. Line to right field. Cody gives it a little leap and snags the ball for out. number 3. So 3 walks, 3 walks, and a strikeout or 2 strike. I don't know. All I know is it's 2-0. We're going to the bottom of the first, and like we like to do here in between innings, we like to bring you a little entertainment in between innings. Some are quick, some are a little bit longer. Nothing goes like 2 or 3 minutes, but let's check this out uh, from uh, from the ceremony. Not from the ceremony, but just check this out.
I always felt like, being the pitcher, the game, stopped and started on me. And, I kind of felt like I was in control all the time, and that was just the best part about it. 50,000 people in the Bronx, and this shit don't start until I'm ready.
Congratulations, CC. Well deserved it. And again, I said it yesterday. I say it again. I'll say it every time I talk about CC. Thank you for your incredible dedication to those pinstripes. Do you guys remember when he threw his bonus out the window when he hit the batter? He said, "Fuck it." Matter of fact, he threw the pitch, hit the batter, and just walked off because he already knew he was getting thrown out. So we love CC. And hey, man, God bless you, man. Uh, battling demons is not easy. And coming clean about it is not easy. So a lot of respect to give to CC. So that's why we shared that with you. Thank you, CC. Drew Rasmussen pitching for Tampa, and he'll go up against leadoffer Trent, 1975 porno mustache Grisham, who was bouncing around center field today and leading off, takes a strike, 0-1. It looked like he was in a really pissed off mood yesterday after he got hit. Then again, he always looks like he's pissed off. The 0-1. Right there, strike 2, 0-2. Blue Jays don't put any more on the board in the top of the third. They go to the bottom of the third, 3-3. Toronto and Baltimore locked at 3-3, bottom 3. I don't even want to look at the box score, but I'll guarantee you George Springer had something to do with that. The 0-2 swings out of his helmet, strikeout. Two nothing Tampa, bottom 1. Real rough inning for Schlittler. Belch. Jason Dominguez steps in, 254, 9 homers, 36 RBIs. He'll step in from the left-handed batter's box. 1 out. Pitch is fouled away. 0-2. Missed the first strike. 0-2 to Dominguez. So already in the hole. Both batters pitch number 6, and he's thrown 5 consecutive strikes. Dominguez hits this one the other way, over to third baseman's head, bouncing into left field. Fielded by Magnum, throwing to second. Dominguez is on with a base hit. So here we go now. Let's see what we can do now. Brewers trade Yader. Oh, come on with these fucking names. Tampa made a deal with fucking the Brewers. Got a catcher. Corey Bellinger steps in. 282 on the year. Runner at first. 1 out. Swings and misses at a 96-mile-an-hour fastball right at the eyeballs. Shoulder high, actually. Big rip by Bellinger. I don't know why he likes that high pitch, but 19 homers. He can do whatever he wants pretty much right now. Eats right, he's alive. Needs it now. 0-1, the pitch. Way inside. 1-1. So how we doing over here? Rumble, YouTube. Appreciate you guys hanging out for some Yankee play-by-play. Getting that live chat. Hit the like, hit the sub. Come on, guys. 1-1. Bellinger calls a quick timeout. Umpire grants it. Everybody resets. Everybody adjusts their crotches, and we're ready to go again. The 1-1 with one out and one on. 2-0 Tampa, bottom one. Pitch. Skied high to center field. Bad break on it. He's coming in hard. He misses it. He misjudged the play. Throw comes in. Everybody's safe. Everybody's safe. The center fielder, it looks like he completely misjudged it, broke the wrong way, and then had to come way, way in and wound up just falling on top of the ball and smothering it. He actually tried for the backhand, got into the glove, but came out as it hit the ground. Went right underneath him. Very tough catch, but he broke the wrong way. Everything wrong with the center fielder on that one. We'll have to see if they rule it a hit. I think they'll give him a hit. So now we got first and second with one out. And that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton. Let's go, Stanton. Stanton takes a strike, 0-1. Bellinger off first. Dominguez off second. 2-0. Yanks trailing here, bottom one. Stanton ready. The pitch to Stanton. Big hack. 97 up in the by the letters. Left side batter's box, strike 2. The 0-2 to Stanton. Way outside. Ball 1. 1-2 on Stanton. Stanton looking really, really focused lately. Really, really dialed in. He needs at-bats, ladies and gentlemen. Man, he fists this one to the right side. Again, going the opposite way. And that'll load him as they hold Dominguez at third. Ball, see, that's the only problem with Stanton. What a problem to have, right? He hits the ball so fucking hard that he rips himself off of an RBI here. I mean, he was jammed, fought the pitch off, hit it to right field like a bullet, but hit it so hard that they had to hold Dominguez at third. So now we got bases juiced with one out. Just hit it way too hard. Jazz steps in now. Bases juiced, one out. Yanks trailing 2-0 in bottom of one. Got some noise going here. Let's go. Jazz in the hole, 0-1. As every batter's been in the hole. This guy's been ahead of everybody so far. I know it's only fifth batter, but 97 gets away up top. 1-1 on Jazz. So here we go with a 1-1, one out. Bases juiced with Yankees. Pitch from Rasmus. Misses 2-1. No place to put him. Not sure about Jazz's walking, but I know he doesn't walk a lot. He likes to swing the fucking bat. 2-1 now on Jazz. Pitch. Swings at a ball way up high and fouls it behind the plate. He swung at ball 3. That's what I mean. He's very aggressive. That time aggressiveness killing him. 3-1 a hell of a lot different than 2-2, my friends. 2-2 pitch. That same pitch, but he didn't swing. Thank God. We're going to fold the Jazz. No place to put him. Bases are loaded. Dominguez, Bellinger, Stanton. Jazz at the plate. Rasmussen on the mound. Big moment already in the first inning of this game. Big moment coming. Here we go with a fucking problem with a pitch cam or pitch com. It's bullshit. Jazz says, wait a minute. All right, timeout. All right. Let's get set. Let's wipe the brow off. Let's clean ourselves. Wipe the eyes. Put the helmet on. Tuck in the gold. Step in. Look at the picture. Look at the picture. And we're ready. All that. The payoff to Jazz. Misses. Walked him. Jazz, unconventionally, something different. He walks in a run. 2-1 now. Bases remain loaded. Tampa sending out their pitching coach. So a lot of mound visits in the first inning here for both pitchers. On the ropes early, man. Cruising, and all of a sudden 2 outs. I mean, 1 out with the 2 outs with the Rays did damage. Now the Yanks doing somewhat of some damage right now. Let's keep it going. Somehow we wound up walking in a run here. Actually, a very good at bat by Jazz, aside from that one really bad hack at that pitch, but I get it. When he comes back, stays disciplined and draws the walk, gets the RBI. 2-1 Tampa. Bottom 1 out. Bases are loaded. Bellinger at third. Stanton at second. Jazz at first. And that'll bring in Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt not really good against righties. Misses low and outside. Ball 1. Rasmussen about to throw pitch number 21 now coming. Goldschmidt digging in. Ready. Pitch. Hammers it right side foul. Souvenir. Bellinger off first. Stanton off second. Jazz off first. Goldie ready for the 1-1. 1 out. Hits this one right behind foul. Behind home plate foul, sorry. Or behind foul. Well, it went behind foul. McMahon's on deck. 23rd pitch coming. The 1-2. Misses. 2-2. So now Rasmussen is struggling. Bottom 3, 1 out, and a runner at second. Baltimore back on top of Toronto 5-3. Slugfest in Baltimore. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ate him alive on a pitch on the inside by the hands. So that's a big, big out there, man. Really not quite sure why Goldie's in the lineup tonight with the righty up, with the righty pitching. I mean, why not have Rice in there? Again, Boone with the fucking Grok. Grok makes the lineup. I mean, come on, man. What are we fucking doing here? Ryman Mann steps in. He had a big, big game yesterday for the Yankees. Defense and with the bat. Check swing. No. Ball 1. Rasmussen. Struggling. Pitch 26 coming. The 1-0 to McMahon. Swings. Swing and a miss. Big rip. Just a touch behind on that 91-mile-an-hour sinker. We'll bring the count to 1-1 with 2 out. Bases loaded. 2-1. Tampa on top. Bottom 1. Pitch. Way up high. 2-1. Wherever you're watching from, whatever part of the world, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. The pitch to McMahon. The 2-1. This ball is hit hard down the right field line, curving, foul. maybe 30 feet shy of the foul pole into the crowd. Laser got there quick. 2-2 to count. 2-2 the count. 2 out. Bases loaded. 2-1. Rays on top of the Yanks. Bottom one. 2-2 to McMahon. This ball's fouled behind the plate. 1 out, the man at first. It is in the bottom of the third. Orioles add another run. 6-3 over the Blue Jays. 6-3. This game is this is the best time of baseball, ain't it? Get all this drama going. 2-2 misses way up high. We're full to Ryan McMahon. Long half inning. So here we go with a payoff pitch to McMahon. The payoff. Down low, walked in another run. Great at bat by Ryan McMahon. He does walk a lot, and he's as advertised, ladies and gentlemen. He's as advertised. He's everything they said, and I think that the pinstripes do change it. So he walks, and now we have a tie ball game, 2-2. Walking in runs. Take them any way we can, right, folks? Now we got Austin Wells coming up. 2 out, base is still juiced. Takes a strike. Wells, the 8th place hitter. We got 8 guys up this inning. We only got 2 runs in. Duplicating what the Rays did. Pitch. This one's hit towards, little blooper to the shortstop. He gets it, and that's that. But Yankees tie it up with 2 walks. Runs walked in. You don't have to say that too many times. It's why your tongue gets tied. But yes, the Yanks scored 2 runs with 2 walks with the bases loaded. Ryan McMahon, that was very impressive. All right, let's go pay a bill. We'll be right back after this word from one of our sponsors.
Hey, Pete Rose! What's a man really want from an aftershave?
Not fancy perfume.
Or fancy bottles?
Not fancy prices.
No!
A man wants to smell like a man.
There's something about Aqua Velva.
He wants to be cool and refreshed.
There's something about Aqua Velva. A man wants to feel like a man.
Feel like a man.
'Cause there's something about an Aqua Velva man.
Like I said, we're not your normal play-by-play. We like to bring nostalgia back to current-day baseball. These are the programs and movies and TV ads that we all grew up with. All familiar faces. So I hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, Pete Rose singing. Where are you going to get that? Where are you going to get that on a live play-by-play? Pete Rose singing with Vic Tyback from Alice. Mel. Kiss my grits. Remember Flo? Remember Flo? Kiss my grits? Get in that live chat. Leave a comment, man. We talk about all kinds of shit. See, I give you all kinds of opportunities to talk about something. So, if you're watching on Rumble, I appreciate you. If you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you. If you're watching on X, I appreciate you. I really appreciate it if everybody hit the like. So, across the board, everybody hit the like right now. And then we'll work on follow and sub maybe next thing. Unless you want to do it while you're there. So, here we go. Top is a second. 8th place hitter Walls is up. Cam finds the strike zone this time. That was a long half inning, so maybe he had time to calm down, cool down, or not cool down, but, calm down, if anything. The 0-1. Right back to him, off the glove. He scrambles. Not going to be able to make the play in time. Bobbled it. Smashed right back to the mound. He hit it off his glove, which slowed it down, which made it impossible for him to catch up to get it and throw it at the same time. So, Tampa will have a runner on. We're going to give him an infield hit. And he did throw it to first. I don't know why. He should have just ate it because he had no shot. You're not getting that guy. He actually almost threw it away. Well, his foot was on the bag as the ball was bouncing into Goldie's glove. Yes, theoretically that's close, but some of us like to call that a mile or a half a mile. Throw to first on 1-0. Thanos. Thanos. I don't know. What's this guy's first name? All right. Thanos. I can't. These fucking names. Whoa! Swing and a miss, but not only swing and a miss, swing and I'll see the bat later. Looked like the bat either went into the Yankee dugout, almost hit Max Fried. Apparently, it almost hit Fried, but he was, let's see, we're going to watch this. The bat is gone. Oh, that is crazy. So he let go of the bat. It flies over the Yankee dugout, hits that netting, and just comes back like a freaking boomerang, avoiding Fried, Stanton, and it looked like Peraza finally slowed it down. 1-1 is a strike. The 1-1 is a strike. 1-2 now. That is one of the most scariest moments in all of baseball. Besides a shattered bat with wood flying everywhere, a bat getting loose out of a batter's hand is dangerous. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there. 98 on the fastball. They move to the top of the fourth. They're runner on for Toronto already. 6-3 they trail Baltimore. Belch. The pitch fouled away. 0-1. One out. Top of the second. 2-2 to game. 2-2 to score. Yanks Rays from the Bronx. Hot, hot night in the Bronx. Cam about to throw pitch number 39, and we're in the top of the second with one out, one on. Engagement one, he threw over to first. Chandler Simpson to lead off, 0 for 1. The 0-1 with one on and one out. 2-2 to score. Popped up. Left field, Dominguez is there. He puts it away. Fires back into Volpe. And we have 2 away. He really needs to get out of this inning within the next 2-3 pitches, to be honest. Diaz steps in. Yaddy Diaz steps in. 0 for 1. Cam with the pitch. 98 misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. Pop foul behind the plate. 2 out, 1-1 to count, 1 on, 2-2 to score, top 2. The 1-1, fouled away, first base side into the crowd. The 1-2 with 2 out, man on. That one goes way up out of the strike zone. 2-2. So here we go. You ready? Only one thing missing from this. 2-2 to score, 2-2 to count, 2 out, 1 on. Top 2. Twos are wild. The 2-2 with 2 out. Popped up behind the plate, foul, out of play. Schindler with pitch number 45 coming. He is not destined to be in this game much longer. He'll throw over to first. Just getting dirty, getting back. So we'll do it again. 2-2 to count, 2 out, 1 on, 2-2 to score. We're in the top of the second. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3. So he puts him away. Much, much better inning that one. Especially pitch count wise. Holy moly, that's a lot of pitches, folks. All right. Okay, so we're cruising along here, getting ready to move to the bottom of the second. And before we go to the bottom of the second, what we got? We got Volpe, Grisham, Bellinger due up for the Yanks in the bottom of the second. Until then, enjoy this.
Scott started reeling off these great shows, one right after another.
And A-Rod exhibits inordinate aptitude in spheroidal aviation.
Turns out he was using performance enhancers.
I fear that your inquisition will prove fruitless.
You mind telling us what this is?
I don't even know what that is or how you use it.
It looks like a thesaurus.
Unhand me, rapscallion!
We got to win back a lot of trust. A lot of trust.
Back when SportsCenter and ESPN, we were SportsCenter and ESPN, they had some classic commercials. Found that one, dug it up, said, hey, you know what? Throw it on the show. So there you go, an ESPN commercial. So here we go. Let's see what we got going here. Get in that live chat. Hit that like, hit that sub, hit that follow, or you have to stare at saggy tits for the next 10 minutes. Imagine going home to that. Yeah, that's the punishment. You got to hit the like, got to hit the follow, got to hit the sub, or else you got to look at her. Saggy tits. Well, Volpe's in, and guess what he did with the first pitch? Back to normal. 0-1. Oh, now the umpire is going to call that a strike. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on that side of the plate. Because that's been a ball all game. Now to Volpe, it's a strike. So 0-2 to Volpe already. Check swing, appeal the first. Umpire says, I don't have to appeal the first. It's a strike. I saw him swing. So Volpe down on 3 pitches. He continues his lustrous ways. We're going to run down the scoreboard at the end of this half inning. So if you're new here, also remember coming up at the seventh inning stretch clip. Tonight is bonkers. Grisham skies this one high behind second. Shortstop gets it on the second base side due to the shift. And there are two very quick outs for the Yankees. This kid was working. Now they're going to let him off the hook with 4 pitches. He's at pitch number 38 right now. Sorry, Jason Dominguez is up, not Bellinger. Fucking guy with this fucking lineup that you think you got it, then you don't. But Dominguez is up 1 for 1. He started that incredible first inning where we just loaded the bases and managed to get 2 runs, sending 8 men to the plate. Swings right through that one. Count goes to 1-1. 2 out, 2-2 to score. Bottom 2. That one's bounced weakly to the second baseman. Throw to first. Inning over. Yanks go quietly 1-2-3. So we'll move to the third. 2-2 to score. Blue Jays get another run. Bottom of the fourth. No outs. 6-4. Baltimore over the Blue Jays in Baltimore. At the end of 5 in Detroit, it's Diamondbacks nothing. Detroit 4. In Cincinnati, in the bottom of the third, with runners at first and third, with 1 out, it's Dodgers Reds tied at 1. At the end of 1, Red Sox Twins no score. Top of the second with 2 out, Phillies and White Sox no score. Top of the first with 2 out and 2 on, and 3 in. Cubs over the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-0. 3-0 without even the Brewers even coming up. Bottom of the first with 2 out and runner at second. Braves are in Kansas City, and they're trailing Kansas City 1-0. Bottom of the first with 2 out and man at first. We have the Marlins in St. Louis, 0-0. Rockies and Indians still delayed in Cleveland. Nationals and Astros later. Rangers and Angels later. Mets at the Padres later. Pirates at the Giants in a little while, right over the border here. And the Mariners and the Athletics, that's that way. Going that way. That is later. So there you have it. There's your scoreboard. Like I said, we're keeping an eye on the Toronto game. 6-4, bottom 4, 1 out. Nobody on for Baltimore. So here we go. Get back into this game here. See how we're doing. So here we go, top of the third, 2-2-0 for Tampa, 2-3-0 for the Yankees. Cam with his 46th pitch, swing and a miss, curveball, 85. Nice location on that one. I don't remember him throwing a curveball before that, so that might have been his first curveball of the game. But then again, I do miss some. Arenado walked the first time. He was on board, 98-mile-an-hour fastball, swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 to Arenado. He got that inning started with the 2-run homer there. The 0-2. Threw the curveball again, missed. Ball. 1-2. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. Jazz up with it. Throw to first. Here's a quick out. 1 away. Caminero, Nero will come up 1-for-1 with the strike. His 2-run homer in the first came after 2 questionable ball calls that were strikes. Very questionable. He's in the hole 0-1 right here. Pitch. Misses 1-1. 98. Schlittler. Pitch 52 coming. And on the fist, fouled away behind home plate. We'll go 1-2. 1 out. 2-2 to score top 3. The 1-2. Swung out of the strike zone, fouled behind the plate again. Count holds 1-2. 1 out. 2-2 to score. Pitch number 53. This one hit hard. Jazz up with it. Toss the first. 2 outs. Cam seems to have settled down a little bit in this inning. Pitches a little bit more tighter to the zone than they have been. Josh Lowe steps in. He walked, stole the base. Hits this one to Jazzy Jives and just misses it into right field for a base hit. Bellinger with it in, throws it into Volpe. 2-out single for Lowe. Yep. Magnum in. He walked. Loses this one way outside. Let's see. Looks like the control's starting to go again. Consistency, definitely not tonight for Cam. Consistency is not his strong point tonight. Pitch. Swinging in a 97-mile-an-hour strike out of the zone. We'll go 1-1 with 2 out and 1 on. 2-2 to score. Top 3. The 1-1. That one's fouled away. And Magnum asks him for time. He'll walk around a little bit. Take a quick breather here. Cam strolling around behind the mound. He's back on top. He gets set. Magnum is ready. And here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. Third base side. We got a drunk lady behind home plate waving at everybody. She's on the phone saying, "Hey, you see me?" Cocktail in one hand, phone in the other, and going, "Hey, I'm on TV." Quick throw over to first, nothing happening there, diving back safely. Well, if you're going to throw to first, let's reach first. He bounced that one to first. Wow. Okay. 1-2, 2 out. The 1-2 with 2 out on Magnum. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So he gets out of it. They leave another runner on. So we'll go to the bottom of the third with the Yanks. Rays tied at 2. He's at 60 pitches right now. 60. 20 an inning. Good Lord. That gives him what? Yeah, maybe the 5th. So we got to pray to God that he holds on till the 5th to get through the 5th, so we don't have to go to the pen till at least the 6th inning. I mean, that would be a major. That would be a major plus. In the meantime, let's take a little look at Mr. Ryan McMahon.
Ground it, and diving stop by McMahon. Sets, fires. Got him. McMahon showing off his top skill, and he is quite a defender at third base.
As well as with the bat.
A couple of solo home runs. Ground it, fair ball. Down the right field line, that'll go into the corner. Stanton scores. Chisholm scores. Dominguez will stop at third. It's a 2-run double for McMahon, and the Yankees have tied the score. Yeah, a really big hit.
There you go, a little McMahon flashing the leather and the bat yesterday. And so far today, big at bat. Drawing a bases loaded walk. I'll take it anytime you want. Anytime you want, we'll take it. So here we are back in the Bronx. Looks a little overcast. Wind blowing a little bit. Flags are dancing around. 2-3-0. 2-3-0. Bellinger takes a strike. 0-1. Bellinger, Stanton. Jazz. The 0-1 to Bellinger. He holds off. Doesn't pull the trigger. It's a ball. That was in the strike zone, but 1-1. The 1-1. Skied high to center field. A lot of hang time. Puts it away, 1 out. Upstep Stanton, 1-for-1 with an amazing hit to the right field where he hit it off the fist, everything, just hit it so hard it didn't score Dominguez. Dominguez had to wait to be walked home. But here we go. Stanton digs in. That'll float outside, ball 1. The 1-0 to Stanton. Inside, ball 2. The 2-0 to Stanton. That misses. Ball 3. 3-0 to Stanton. Cutter, 89 right over. Stanton taken all the way. 3-1. Jazz waits on deck. Strike 2. Stanton taken all the way there. We are full now to Stanton. Full. Payoff. Reaches out, fouls it behind the plate. Staying alive on that one. Another payoff. Fouled back. Fouled back. Fouled back behind the plate. Wherever you watch it from, YouTube, X, Rumble, hit the like, hit the follow. Payoff to Stanton. Skied high in the infield. First baseman coming in. Puts it away. 2 out. Stanton getting way under that one. Again, a lot of hang time. Let's see if we can get something going here. 2 out. 2-2 to score. Bottom of 3 with 2 out. Jazz is up. Jazz walked. Hits this one off his fist behind the plate. Foul. Chisholm drawing a walk. Got an RBI for it. 49th on the year. The 0-1 with 2 out. Low. Ball 1. 1-1. Pitch way inside. Misses. High. 2-1. Rasmussen, pitch number 55 coming. 2-1 count. Pitch. Bounced. First base side foul. Let's get this going. Two-two to count. 2-2 to score. 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom 3. Pitch. Strike 3. Right at the letters. Jazz caught looking. The Yankees go down 1, 2, 3. So awesome. Well, there goes another threat by the boards. Well, we got a ball game, folks. We got a ball game. And we got some drama. All right. Unbelievable. All right. What was an exciting first couple innings is gone to a crawl right now as we were in the third, going to the top of 4, 2-2. Rays over the Yanks. Rays over the Yanks. 2-2 to score. Yanks Rays, top 4. And from what I'm seeing in the Bronx, it looks like one of those typical New York humid nights. One of them very humid nights where you have to be in shape, to get this through. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest commercials. One of the greatest commercials. Oh, if you're too young and if you don't know who John Belushi is, catch up with your life and go find him. First pitch to Gray is over for a strike, 0-1. Go to the top of the 4th, 7-8-9 for Tampa. John Belushi was one of the greatest. Way too soon, man. And the way he went, totally preventable. But if you're too young and you don't know who that dude was that I just showed, you've got to Google him, John Belushi. Animal House. Start with Animal House. Strike 2, 1-2 now to count. That, of course, is a skit from the great Saturday Night Live when it was at its peak, the most beautiful portion of Saturday Night Live with them gats. The 1-2 foul behind the plate. Count holds 1-2. Neighbors. Continental Divide. It was 1942. Blues Brothers, forget about it. The 1-2. That one's bounced towards Jazz. He's going to have to hurry. No, it couldn't get it out of the glove and just. Wow. A weak grounder to second just gets. I guess, let's see. Wow. Just couldn't get it out of the glove, folks. Man at first. And when he almost rolled it to first. They scored a hit. But just Jazz is happy about that. Been there, folks. Can't get that ball out of the glove. So with a runner on, nobody out. 8th place hitter Walls is up. Hits this one, base hit to center field. We'll have first and second. Nobody out. And the Rays have something working here in the top of the 4th. Personally, I think Cam is tanked. My personal observation of this kid is tanked. He has nothing. He just can't. He's done. He's fried tonight. So much energy earlier in the game that it's coming back to haunt him now. Because everybody's sweating now. He's about to throw pitch number 67, and we're only in the top of the 4th with no outs. He shows bunt, takes a ball. 1-0 to the 9th place hitter, Matt Thayus. 68th pitch coming. Again, what I'm watching here is velocity and consistency. Squares the bunt again, takes a strike this time. That one was 98. Fastball seems to be still there. Tough location, too. Two on, nobody out. The 1-1. Swings at a high fastball. Slider 91 up out of the strike zone. Batter helping him out. Belch. Batter helping him out there. 5:18 out here in Berkeley, California, and 69 degrees. The 1-2. Reaches out, fouls it away. Count holds 1-2. 2 on, nobody out. 2-2 to score, top 4. Rays are threatening. The 1-2 with 2 on. Swing and a miss. 98 on the 4-seamer in the strike zone. Swing and a miss. That helps big time. Now, if he can get his best friend a ground ball, double play, and get out of this with very minimal, maybe he can come back for the 5th. I don't know. That's a lot of pitches for 4 innings. 71 pitches. We're in the top of the 4th with 1 out and 2 on. The leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson, 0 for 2. Cam twist and turn towards second, chasing the runner back. Engagement number 1, I believe that is, even though I don't fucking know. 1 engagement. Now, is that 1 engagement to second, or is that an engagement? Can he throw to first and have 1 engagement still? Well, he's going to bounce it back. Tailor-made double play. Volpe right behind the bag. Took the hop, stepped on the bag, tossed the Goldie. Double play. Goldschmidt, McMahon, Wells, due up for the Yanks in the bottom of the 4th. Don't forget, folks, here on the third floor, we're not your normal play-by-play. And we like to bring you different things all the time. And one of the things that we bring you different is the seventh inning stretch clip. And tonight's seventh inning stretch clip is something really, really special. Not only is it one of the most classic scenes from the particular movie that I chose, but it has all the characters from the movie in it on the bad side. And also we'll pay kind of honor somebody we lost earlier this year. So stay tuned for the seventh inning stretch clip. Don't want to miss it, folks. You don't want to miss anything on the third floor, so make sure you hit the like, the follow, the sub, the bell, all that happy horse shit. Everybody asks to hit the like, to hit the follow, to hit the sub, so do I. Get in the live chat. Let's see, what do you got going, man? What do you think of this game so far? What do you think of this game so far? We're killing it. Killing it with baseball drama, 2-2, tight game. Pitchers pitching her balls off in a hot, hot Bronx night. So this is a big 4-game series right here, folks. Let's take a quick peek at the scoreboard. Bottom of the fifth in Baltimore, 6-4. Orioles over the Jays. Bottom fifth, 1 out. Tigers at home over the Diamondbacks, 5-0. Bottom 7, 1 out, 1 on. Dodgers in Cincinnati, 3-1 over the Reds. Top of the fifth with 1 out and a man at second. Red Sox trailing the Twins in Minnesota in the bottom of the third, 2-0. Phillies 2-0 over the White Sox in the bottom of the third, no outs. Cubs and Brewers. Cubs still up over the Milwaukee Brewers, 3-0. Battling for first place there, bottom of the second with 2 out. Kansas City at home against the Braves. They're winning 2-0, bottom of the second with 2 out and 2 on. Marlins and Cardinals still locked going to the bottom of the third, 0-0. And in the bottom of the first with 2 out, Nationals, Astros, 0. Rockies and Indians are still delayed. Rangers, Angels, Mets, Padres, Pirates, Giants, Seattle, and the A's all later. So there you go. There's your scoreboard. We got an update. Runner at second, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Orioles add a run. It is now 7-4. Baltimore over Toronto. 2-2 to count on Goldschmidt. He bounces this one to the shortstop. Scooped up, throw to first. He got him. 1 away. Again, Goldie is not good against righties, and why he's in there and not Ben Rice. I mean, and then just make the switch for defense later in the game when the pitcher comes at it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's too fucking easy. I mean, Boone's just, when you think about it, you're just like,
what is going on here? I demand an explanation.
I do too. McMahon steps in. He walked, got an RBI on that first inning with the bases loaded. 2 walks, bringing to 2 runs. That's how the Yanks got their 2 runs. 2 walked in with bases loaded. McMahon takes a ball. 1-0, the pitch. Way up, 2-0 to McMahon. Two-0 to McMahon. Strike right on the edge. 2-1 now to count to McMahon. Two on with 1 out. This one bounced first base side towards the Yankee dugout foul. The 2-2 to McMahon. Foul behind the plate. The 2-2 again. Check swing. They bang him. Said he struck out. Let's wait for the replay. That, my friends, is a check swing. Again, you want to settle this whole check swing thing. You have an umpire up top, and he looks at the camera view from above and the camera view from the side. He makes the call immediately. That's your appeal play, not to a guy that's 110 feet away. Come on now. If the guy 1 foot away can't see it, well, I'm watching the ball, can't watch the ball in the bat and everything. Well, okay, sorry. Didn't realize your job only consisted of one thing. How do you see it when you don't need the appeal then? How does he see it when he doesn't need the appeal? 1-1 to Wells. 2 out now. Wells 0 for 1. Rasmussen about to throw pitch number 70. The 1-1 to Wells. Skied high behind the plate. Foul. Baltimore now opening up on the Blue Jays, bottom 5, 1 out and a runner still at second. It's 9-4 now, Baltimore over Toronto. The 1-2 with 2 out. 2-2 to score, bottom 4. Hit to the second baseman, scoop up, throw to first, and Wells is gone. So Rasmussen hanging tight, gets through the inning with no problems, and will remain tied going to the top of the 5th of a 2-2 ball game. So like most of us, we continue to wait for the Yankees to do something. Yep, we'll just continue to sit here and wait for something to happen. In the meantime, you know what? Let's pay a bill here.
Hey, Pete Rose, what's a man really want from an aftershave?
Not fancy perfume,
Or fancy bottles?
not fancy prices.
No!
A man wants to smell like a man.
There's something about Aqua Velva.
He wants to be cool and refreshed.
There's something about Aqua Velva. A man wants to feel like a man.
Feel like a man.
'Cause there's something about an Aqua Velva man.
Something about an Aqua Velva man. I was actually a high karate guy. I like the high karate, and then moved to Old Spice. So there you go. Yeah, like I said, we're not your normal play-by-play. We like to bring you things differently. We like to bring nostalgia from the days past to today's game, so you could see what we saw when we were watching baseball. Something along those lines, anyway. We just like to do all kinds of things different, but somehow we still manage to bring you a play-by-play of Yankee baseball. Rumblers, you have your own exclusive show on Rumble. The Third Floor News, unfiltered, live, exclusively only on Rumble. So if you're not on Rumble, YouTubers, X, get into the link, hit the link for my Rumble, and get on over there and check out the news unfiltered, because it's only on Rumble. It is not on YouTube. It's not on X, because I don't even kid myself. I get copyright for doing play-by-play. Fair use. Come on. It's fair use. I'm using it for a fucking baseball nostalgia here. Diaz steps in. He's 0 for 2. Schlittler still out there. Pitch 73. Swing and a miss. Diaz, Arenado, and Caminero. Cam Nero. Top 5. 2-2. 0-1. Count. Pitch. Floats out of the strike zone. 90 on the slider up out of the strike zone. We'll go 1-1 now. The 1-1. Swing and a lazy miss. 1-2. Sweeper 88 outside. Good pitch there. Swung at that almost like in slow motion. Pitch. Way outside. 2-2 now. He'll probably close out this inning somewhere around 90 pitches thrown. Right now, 77 is coming. 2-2 to count. And we're in the top of the fifth. 2-2 to score. Up high, lays off. 97, up and out of the strike zone. We'll go full. Second and third, one out, bottom five, 9-4, Baltimore over Toronto. The payoff. Misses low, he'll walk him. He walked him. Arenado steps in with a walk. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Fouled away, third base side. Souvenir. Pitch number 80 coming. 0-1, man on. 2-2 to score, top five. Arenado the batter. The pitch. Wow, he just won't give it to him there. I mean, he's been calling it a strike for the other way. He's been calling that a strike for the Rays, but not for the Yankees. Sorry, I've been watching all game, and that right there on that edge on either side of the plate, he is not giving it to Cam, but he's giving it to Drew a couple of times. Just over the dive. Oh, man. McMahon got all the way up as he could. The ball just over his glove into left field for a base hit. We have runners at first and second and no outs. Just reaching out, making contact, and a line drive over the third baseman. Yeah, he would have been. He had to be Andre the Giant right there, man, because that ball, he got up as high as he could, and that ball was still about a foot over the glove. Now, Caminero is in. Blake out to talk to Cam. I told you this kid is fried last inning. 81 pitches now. And no outs in the top of the fifth and 2 on. And the guy that took you deep is now up. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. Caminero steps in. Fouled off the umpire's face. He's all right, unfortunately. Maybe he'll see that strike on the outside edge now. First and second, top five, 2-2 to score. 0-1 count to Caminero. Pitch 83 coming for Cam. Caminero's already gone deep. The 0-1. Hit hard to left field. Dominguez in on it. Runners hold, 1 out. Line drive to left field. Dominguez hardly had to move. Hard hit ball either way. Now he's got first and second like he did in the third inning, or I believe it was the third inning. He got out of it with the double play. Or that was the fourth inning, sorry. Fourth inning, he got out of it with double play. We need one here. Because the last one was just too easy. So we got Lowe up. He's 1 for 1. Runners at first and second and 1 out. Cam coming with pitch number 84. Swing and a miss. 97 off the edge. 4-seamer. down a mile an hour. Then the 90. Remember in the first inning, he topped off at 100 and stayed around 98, 99. He is now down to 97. The 0-1. Fouled away, third base side, Souvenir. Have a hit, folks. Batter calls timeout. Umpire says okay. Crotch adjustments. We're ready. The 0-2 with 1 out and 2 on in a 2-2 game, top 5. Line drive, base hit, center field. That'll score a run. So we'll have runners on the corners. Folks, I said take the kid out. Last inning. Boone wants to stick with him for whatever fucking reason. I mean, right now, I would love to know what fucking Boone and Blake are thinking. And why they didn't. I don't know why they didn't make the move coming into this inning. I mean, all right, you got an out. All right, go out and grab him. Now he goes out and grabs him. This just proves that Boone, Blake.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Even he knows. So that's a call to the bullpen. And guess what? With that call to the bullpen, we have a new clip for the bullpen call. So here we go. And a call to the bullpen.
We said athleticism in sports. That comes from both the human and bovine athlete and bull riding.
That bull just took flight.
Woof. What a way to make a living. So that's our call to the bullpen. That's one of the clips we have for the bullpen. We have another bullpen clip set up for you for a little bit later when it means something. But for right now, we'll have to stick with that one. Look at that again. Look at the fucking height. That thing weighs over a ton.
We said athleticism in sports. That comes from both the human and bovine athlete and bull riding.
That bull just took flight.
That had to be like at least 6-7 feet off the ground. That is a scary fucking sight, folks. God bless them guys. I don't know how you do it. Strap on a tooth. Oh my God. And you know what they do? So the bull doesn't hurt himself in that situation? They tie his fucking nuts. Ah. They tie his fucking balls so they don't flop and fucking. Oh my God. Imagine getting hit in the back of the head with a fucking flying bull fucking nuts sack. Top 6, 2 out. Man at third. It is 10-4 now. Baltimore over Toronto. So here we go, folks. Hendrick is in. 4-seamer, 95. Was out of strike zone. Swing and a miss, though. Brent Hendrick, 4.73, 13.1 innings, 3 walks, 16 strikeouts. See what you got, kid. Hendrick. Magnum. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Rays take the lead on that base hit. It is 3-2, top 5. 1 out. Runners on the corners. All he can do is get the loss now. Can't get the win. The 0-2 from Hendrick, the lefty. This one's fouled away, right side, Souvenir. Two out and a man on, top 4. Red Sox trailing the Twins 2-0. The 0-2 with 1 out. Runners on the corners. Swing and a miss. 96 on a 4-seamer. 2 away now. Geez, you think maybe if we brought this kid in a little bit earlier, we wouldn't be in a situation where we were losing? Caballero coming in to pinch hit. Jose Caballero. Pinch hitting. 2 out. Runners on the corners. Run in. 3-2. Tampa over the Yanks. Top 5. In a hot evening in the Bronx. The pitch. 95 misses. Caballero. Hedrick. Runners on corner. 2 out. 1-0 to count. Pitch. 95 right on the edge. Strike 1. 1-1. Hedrick will have pitch number 7 right here. The 1-1 with 2 out and 2 on. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Kids bringing heat. They're swinging at misses at balls that are not in the strike zone. So if that's his game, it's working right now. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The rest of the threat goes by the board. Yankees able to hold off Tampa with first and third, 1 out. Get out of it. Cam is out of the game. Hendrick is in the game to pitch. Boone making a move there. I think it was 1, 2, 3. I think it was an inning too late. I think we could have saved the run if we just brought that guy in to start it off. I don't know. But then again, we're dealing with Boone. And honestly, dealing with Boone sometimes when you're dealing with Boone, it's like, yeah, that's what it's like sometimes when you got to deal with Boone. But here we go, folks. Bottom of the 5th coming up, 3-2, Tampa. So if you're watching on YouTube, X, Rumble, come on, get in the live chat. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. Get it going. Yesterday we had Angus in here for a while. Angus held the whole game, man, chatting away. It was fun. Interaction. That's what it's all about, interaction. Doesn't matter if you just found us or not. It doesn't matter if you understand what you're watching. Just go with it. It's just something else, new and different from creators like myself. And this is just one of the things that we like to do. So get in there and hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. And if you want to help the show, get in the description. Cash App and PayPal available. Plus all our other sponsors we have there. We have a few sponsors there. So we love to hear from you. So interact, especially in between innings, so I could see the message come up and I can talk to you right away instead of leaving it hang there. Because sometimes I get really involved and forget. Sometimes I bullshit with you guys so much I forget the batter's up. I look back and I got a 2-2 count. I think I didn't miss anything. But anyway. Volpe takes a strike, something different. Imagine that. Volpe taking a strike. All he does is take strikes. Let's see watch him swing at a ball. Oh, way up and out. 1-1 to count. Rasmussen's still out there. Still humping. Bottom of the 5th. Pitch number 74 coming for Rasmussen. Volpe 0 for 1. 1-1 to count. Swings at a ball. Like I said, swings at a ball up and out. Fouls it back. 1-2 to count. Volpe really, really enjoys putting himself in a hole and putting himself in a situation to just fail. High, 2-2 now. 2-2 to count the Volpe. Nobody out. Yankees trailing 3-2 in the bottom of the fifth. Three and two now. Volpe lays off that pitch. So let's see what we do here. Let's see if the Volpe shows some good batting etiquette. See what happens here. The payoff to Volpe. Hit hard to the shortstop. Dies, makes a beautiful play. Throw to first. Got him. 1 out. Hard hit ball to shortstop, but he made a beautiful play on it. Got dirty, got up, threw him out. Taylor Wells, the shortstop of the Rays, on that nice play. And I am not wearing socks. Top of the Yankee order, Trent Grisham's up 0 for 2. He has a strikeout, and he popped out. This one hit high to right field, right center. Center fielder coming over. Plenty of room, puts it away. 2 down. Another quiet inning, it looks like, for the Yankees. $12 in a row now for the Yanks. Have gone down. Jason Dominguez, 1 for 2. He swings. Another base hit for Dominguez from the left side. Base hit into right field. So he'll try to get something going with 1 out. Now we got 1 out, 2 on, 1 on, 2 out. Okay. Dominguez off first. Bellinger's in. He's 1 for 2. 2 out, 1 on. 3-2 Tampa, bottom 5. Bellinger launches this one to right field, but it's going to stay in the ballpark. Too much height under it. Yanks go 1, 2, 4. So 3-2 as we go to the top of the 6th. And again, I hate to bring it up, but we all know the Yankees are 9-26 when scoring 3 or less runs. And they are right in that same hole as we speak right now. They're staring it down. They got to get some runs, got to get on the board and get this done. Let's take a quick break. Enjoy this blast from the fucking past. Love this movie.
Twister, we're slashing pussy in half. Give us an offer on our vast selection of pussy. This is a pussy blowout. All right, we got white pussy, black pussy, Spanish pussy, yellow pussy. We got hot pussy, cold pussy. We got wet pussy. We got smelly pussy. We got hairy pussy, bloody pussy. We got snapping pussy. We got silk pussy, velvet pussy, nalga hide pussy. We even got horse pussy, dog pussy. Chicken pussy, come on, you want pussy? Come on in, pussy lovers. If we don't got it, you don't want it. Come on in, pussy lovers. Attention, pussy shoppers, take advantage of our penny pussy sale. If you buy 1 piece of pussy at the regular price, you will get another piece of pussy of equal or lesser value for only a penny. Try it, be pussy for a penny. If you can find cheaper pussy anywhere, fuck it. Hey, what do we have a pussy here? A new.
There you go. Little filler for the men's room. Gotta do what you gotta do when you produce alone. When you're solo, man, you gotta have all these outs. So that's a go-to for the men's room. But you got enjoyed while I had to go to the men's room. And forget to get something to drink. But it's okay. 0-2 to Walls. Hendrick's still in there. Pitch number 11 coming. Taylor Walls with that tremendous play. It's short on Volpe. The 0-2. He skies this one high behind the mound. Jazz dancing around. Finally makes it on the infield grass. 1 away. So Hendrick, the other lefty now out in the bullpen, screaming for them to get another lefty other than Tim Hill. So they come out with Hendrick, who's been here for a while. This is high to left field, right field, high. Wow. Okay. Ball is not traveling to right field tonight. That was a weird catch by Bellinger. Kind of overran it just a touch, but he reaches back and makes the catch. Hendrick like, yeesh. Yeah, yeesh. 2 out now. Top of the Rays order with Simpson up. 94 right on the top corner. Strike 1. 2 out. 0-1 to count to Simpson. Rays 3, Yanks 2, top 6. Pitch. Swing and a miss. This kid's got a lot of good stuff in the swing and a miss, and all these strikes they're swinging at. That was actually in the strike zone, but low and outside. Just about everything else has been outside the strike zone. So yeah, he must have some good junk up there. The 0-2. Down low, 95. We'll go 1-2. 2 out, 3-2, top 6. Rays on top. The 1-2. Sky left field, foul. Swing and a miss and a pitch way out of the strike zone. Like I say, swung out of his helmet. Stanton, Chisholm, Goldschmidt, due for the Yanks in the bottom of the 6th coming here. Hendrick's coming in and showing some life, man. Showing some life. He came in and he's handing it to the Rays right now. Impressive outing. First time seeing this cat pitch. But, hey, we'll take it. Good performance. Like I said, Cam lost it probably around the 3rd inning. That's a ton of pitches in that kind of heat. And again, Boone leaving him out there. Should have pulled him after he got done with that 4th inning. Brought this kid in, we'd be probably still 2-2. Hard to say, but you never know. So if you're watching on YouTube, please get it in there and hit the like, hit the follow, and the sub. Rumble, please hit the like. If you're here, just hit the like. Leave a comment. Get in the live chat. Follow. Share. Just do something. Do what you gotta do, man. But please hit the like, hit the follow. We here at the 3rd floor, like I said, we like to bring it to you differently. I don't think anybody else has a play-by-play show like this. And we will continue to bring you this type of entertainment through play-by-play, plus other shows that are coming up. So the only way you're going to know what we're doing here is if you like, follow, and share. Or share, follow, and like. And leave a comment, because I'll get back to you and I can tell you when things are going to happen. Get in the description, all our links are there. Email content. Our email address is in there. There's a link to the Spotify. There's a link to our website. Yeah, we got a website on the 3rd floor.com. So do all that stuff. We got a lot there. There's a lot more than just the show. Like I said, there's a website out there. Send us an email. Send us some crazy stuff or whatever. Follow us on X. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Rumble. Everything's in the descriptions. Just get in there and take care of business. Stanton takes a strike. 0-1. Stanton 1 for 2. We're in the bottom of the 6th of a 3-2 ball game. Rays are on top. Stanton swings at the ball down low in the strike zone. 0-2. Quickly in the hole. Uceta is now in pitching for the Rays. Strike 3. Stanton, no argument, just walks back to the dugout. We're in the bottom of the 6th, which means one thing: 7th inning coming up, and you don't want to miss that 7th inning stretch clip. They're all doozies. This one, to me, is special, though. I think you're all really going to enjoy tonight's 7th inning stretch clip. I had to use tomorrow night's for the men's room run. Jazz 0-1. Inside 1-1. Jazz 0 for 1 with a walk, RBI. 1-1, 1 out. Jazz swings through that. 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer just swung right through it. He's in the hole 1-2 now. Ball skips in the dirt. 2-2 now. And by the way, the strike 3 to Stanton was an 88-mile-an-hour changeup. Inside edge. 2-2. Way outside. We're going full to Jazz. And he swings and misses at that. Strike 3. Well, we just got an update from Baltimore in the Toronto game. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out, nobody on. Baltimore leads Toronto 10-4. Bo Bichette records a hit in 9 consecutive at-bats, setting a new Blue Jays franchise record. So he is 9 for 9 in his last 9 at-bats. Bo Bichette. 9 for his last 9. That is a Toronto Blue Jays franchise record. Congratulations, Bo, in a 10-4 losing right now. Bottom 7, 1 out. Goldschmidt hits this one a 1.5 miles high. Third baseman calling for it. Halfway out in the outfield. Yankees go real easy. 1-2-3. Nothing happening there in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees starting to get flat here. I guess we're just going to have to wait for something to happen. We'll see what happens. Top of the 7th coming up. We all know what that means. 7th inning stretch time is right around the corner. Don't miss tonight's 7th inning stretch clip. Trust me, you're going to love it. You're going to love it tonight. Look, if you like movies and the old TV shows and stuff like that, you're going to be a super fan of the 7th inning stretch clip, because that's what we do here. We try to do every single thing that's different, and that's one of them. And so I was bringing you all the nostalgia in between innings and stuff like that. You know, I load some of it. Sometimes I use all of it. Sometimes I don't. But we got something for everything almost. And we like to put it in there when we can, when it's necessary to put it in there. So there's your explanation of why we do what we do. We don't even know.
Bueller. Bueller. Bueller.
Yeah. 7th inning stretch time coming up after this half inning is over. Let's roll through this so we can get to the 7th inning stretch clip tonight. I'm so anxious for tonight's 7th inning stretch clip. I'm excited for all the 7th inning stretch clips. I love hunting for them. I love looking for them. I love deciding which ones to put in there. And of course, we got old time commercials out there. We got all kinds of stuff. So you just don't miss the show, okay? And tell a friend. Tell them you found a lunatic from Jersey that lives in Berkeley, California now that gets stoned and calls baseball games. Ian Hamilton coming in. 3 homers allowed in his last 9 appearances. 4.31. Climbing. Diaz steps in. He's 0 for 2 on the evening. Looks at a ball inside, 1-0. So he pulls Hendrick, who was absolutely on fire. Did not throw a lot of pitches. And, I know what you're saying. Well, it's a righty on righty. Fuck that bullshit sometimes. It's fucking here to play. Come on. Enough. Let's fucking play baseball. 2-0 now. Aims that one for a strike. 2-1 now. You could already tell. You could already feel the flow, and you could already tell the energy. You could already tell with this guy out there. Pitch. Bounces into dirt. 3-1. I don't know why he pulled the guy. Let him fucking pitch. How the hell else are you going to find out what these guys got if you don't fucking let them pitch? Why are you pulling him? I don't want to hear this fucking lefty-righty bullshit. There, he fucking walked him.
This is fucking bullshit.
It makes no sense pulling Hendrick right there. I don't want to hear the righty on righty, lefty on. I don't want to hear that shit. Kid's pitching. He just got through an inning doing all this shit. 2 innings. An inning in the third, an inning in 2/3. In minimal pitches, too. Not a lot of pitches thrown by the guy. This guy comes in. That's laced in the corner in right field. That probably will score a run. They're going to hold him at third as Bellinger digs the ball out of the corner finally. So we got second and third with nobody out. Boone strikes again, man. Boone.
You dick!
Unfucking believable. I told you the complexion of this whole inning. I already felt it. I'm going to say, I don't even know how many pitches this guy's got yet. But we're talking at what? Let's see what he's got. He's about to throw his 7th pitch, and we already got second and third, nobody out. There's a strike to Caminero, who already has a 2-run bomb. Hamilton having home run issues. This righty-righty matchup here is supposed to make me feel comfortable. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss and a ball out of the strike zone. Boone continues to mystify with these stupid fucking bullpen moves. I have no idea why you're doing it. That's got to be an analytic thing. 0-2. Right back to Hamilton. Throws to the plate. They'll tag the runner coming in. Now the runners are on the corners with 1 out. Runner breaking on contact. Ball hit right back to the mound. Committed way too much. Gave himself up to Wells as the runners move over. So now we have first and third, 1 out. Lowe will be the batter. If he can get a ground ball and get out of this. Makes him look good. But Boone putting us in another one of these stressful drama games. All kinds of activity in the Yankee bullpen now. Yeah, he broke way too soon. Here comes Boone. And we're going to the bullpen, folks. Who is Boone bringing in here? I didn't get a chance to see who was up and loosening up. I have no idea who's coming in here.
Bueller. Bueller. Bueller.
I think he's being investigated for gambling. He's not out there. So Boone mystifies us, puts us in this jam now. I don't really think we had to be here. He just, I don't know. I don't think he gets it. You know what I like to do to Boone? This is what I like to do to Boone. Well, that's what I would love to do to him. So again, we are in the top of the seventh and one out. We have runners on the corner. It's a 3-2 ball game. We have a mystery. Pitcher coming in. I mean, all right. He only played for the Yankees. 65. Roy White. Roy White. One of the. I did a. Now, hey, perfect example of what you got to do here if you're watching us. Back in our library and look for mystery Yankees. Roy White is one of the guys I highlighted. I give you his whole career breakdown, give you all his career stats, postseason, regular career. Roy White was one of the greatest baseball. He was just the epitome of what it meant to be a baseball player, a teammate, and it just seemed like he was always there at the right time, man. Whether it be with the glove or the bat or on the bases, Roy White got it done with his pigeon-toed bat and stance. Switch hitter, Roy White, number 6 at the time for the Yankees. Loved Roy White. Luke Weaver in. He hasn't allowed any runs in 5 of his last 6 appearances. Hopefully he doesn't allow one here, which will not be his. It will be Hamilton's. It's getting fucking confusing. He jumps ahead of Lowe, 0-2. That one fouled away. Runners on a corner, 0-2, 1 out, 3-2, top 7, Rays. That's a long, high foul ball down the right field line. Curving foul, that ball was way up there. That ball went any higher, would have needed a ticket. Hits this one the other way. Foul. 0-2. Count holds. 0-2. 1 out. Runners at first and third. 3-2. Rays. Top 7. Stay tuned for the 7th inning stretch clip coming out right after the 3rd out of this half inning. Don't miss it tonight, baby. We got a good one for you. Fouled away again, reaching. He's protecting right now. Reaches the bat out to make contact. Fouls it away on the third base side. The 0-2. Same pitch, same result, same swing. Low and outside of the strike zone, reaching across the plate, fouled it away. Weaver about to throw his 7th pitch of this relief. Instead, he throws it to first. Caminero back safely. Risky throw to first with a runner at third. But we have one engagement to first. The 0-2. Swing and a miss on the same pitch. He threw this guy the same pitch about in the same exact location 4 consecutive times. 3 times he fouls it off. The 4th time he swings and misses, and now we have 2 outs in this inning. 1 out away from the 7th inning stretch clip. Don't miss it. Stay tuned for it. And don't forget, we got a barn burner of a ball game here at 3-2. Jake Magnum stepping in. 0 for 2 with a walk in the first. They're going to the bottom of the 8th, 11-4, Baltimore over Toronto. So here we go. Magnum takes the ball down low. Ball 1. Runners at first and third. Trying to work out of a huge jam here. Defense coming through so far in this game and in this inning. That's skied away. 1-1. So far, defense looking sound. Turning the plays that they need to turn. Let's not fall apart here. Let's keep this together. The 1-1 with 2 out and 2 on. 3-2. Swing and a miss. 1-2. We were looking at pitch 11 coming. Trying to end it right here on this pitch. 1-2 to Magnum. Magnum calls a time. Granted, everybody resets. Weaver ready. Magnum ready. 1-2. Pitch. Hit the McMahon. He scoops it with no problem. Throw to first. Little low, but okay by Goldie. Out of the jam. No runs scored. They strand 2 at first and third. So that is huge, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge right there. So Boone escaping danger by his bonehead play as far as I'm concerned. We didn't need that drama. We didn't need any of that right there. But we got it, and we got out of it. So utterly amazing. And now it brings us to our 7th inning stretch clip. Now, tonight's is special because we're also honoring someone we lost earlier on this year. This is one of the best scenes in this movie. And I just think everything about this scene is pristine. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the Third Floor broadcast of Yankee Baseball Play-by-Play Live bring you the 7th inning stretch clip. Enjoy it.
Gotta go to John. it on, man. He was making a move. I had to get it on. Splits in the car took out of ours evenly to make up for his full end. Because I want to pay off and get rid of this motherfucker right now.
There you go. Heat. Val Kilmer. What a movie. If you haven't seen that movie, folks, I'm sure most of you have it, but if you haven't seen that movie, you're cheating yourself on watching movies. Because that one is an absolute must. Enjoy that hit too, folks, by the way. Here we go. Bottom of the seventh. 3-8-0. 2-4-0 for the Yankees. Bottom 7, 3-2. McMahon, Wells, Volpe. 0 for 1 with a walk. This one fisted down to third base. Roller. That's baseball. I just bounced it to the third baseman and he just threw over to first. No problem. Got kind of tied up on the swing. Half in, half out. Ugly at bat. Probably his ugliest at bat since he's been with the Yankees. I'll take it. Montgomery up in the Rays bullpen. Uceda still pitching for the Rays. Wells steps in 0 for 2, takes a foul ball. So 1 out, 0-1 to count to Wells. Bottom 7, 3-2 Tampa. Pitch. Misses low. We'll go 1-1 on Wells. And needless to say, folks, it's getting late, and there is no Aaron Judge. Got to do it, my friends, without him. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Wells. 1-2 now with 1 out. Bottom 7, 3-2 Rays. Top of the ninth, no outs. Baltimore 11. Toronto 4. Both Bichette has gone 9 for his last 9. Franchise record. Wells on the 1-2. Uceda, pitch 17. Hit left field, foul. It's a pretty big at bat right here. 1-2, 1 out. Check swing, no. We'll go 2-2 now. Drama adding. If it ain't hot enough in the Bronx, it's getting even hotter. Swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt. All that for that. He had a good at bat going. And I don't know what he's swinging at there, folks. Well, I know he's swinging at ball 3 for sure. Not even close. Down in the dirt. 2 out now in the bottom of the 7th of a 3-2 ball game. Yanks trailing. Pitch. Volpe, foul ball, 0-1. Basically, Mr. Automatic when it comes to fucking 0-1. Well, and 1 at bat, he was 1-0. The 0-1 to Volpe. Umpire gave him a break there. That was in the strike. But he says ball, 1-1. Right in the corner by Volpe's knee. The 1-1. Swings right through that 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Totally outmatched on that one. Tigers 5-1 over the Diamondbacks in Detroit. That's the final. The 1-2 with 2 outs to Volpe. And he just looks at strike 3. So Volpe's gone. The Yanks are gone in the 7th. So they'll go down 1-2-3. No fight there. They'll go to the top of the 8th, trailing 3-2. And now we're really relying on our bullpen heavy now. Really relying on our bullpen heavy now. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Scott started reeling off these great shows, one right after another.
And A-Rod exhibits inordinate aptitude in spheroidal aviation.
Turns out he was using performance enhancers.
I fear that your inquisition will prove fruitless.
You mind telling us what this is?
I don't even know what that is or how you use it.
It looks like a thesaurus.
Unhand me, rapscallion!
We got to win back a lot of trust. A lot of trust.
Yeah, them classic days of ESPN, man. I miss those days. I really, really miss the old Sports Center with Chris Berman and all them guys in the very beginning, the very first few years of ESPN were absolutely magical. They were showing us, we had wrestling. They were showing wrestling from Vegas. I think it was the AWA. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Angus. Well, welcome aboard, Angus. Joining us kind of late, but appreciate you stopping in. Thank you. I don't know how long you've been there. I've been rambling. But yes, welcome aboard, Angus. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, man. So far, so good. My shoulder's killing me. So other than that, I'm doing really good. But the old original ESPN was... Yeah, how ironic, right? How ironic. I remember all that. You know, when I found that clip, I was like, wait a minute. This was pretty much during the heyday, you know, but they were showing us truck pull. All right, let me get back. There's a game on. Caballero skies one behind the plate foul. 0-1. Weaver's still in there. That was pitch number 12. But the golden days of ESPN way back when they first started, man. The sports, and they used to show, remember they used to show the Lumberjacks? They used to show this World's Strongest Man. They were showing all kinds of sports. 1-1 now. Ball misses outside, 1-1, 95 mile an hour, four-seamer on the outside edge. I thought what was really cool about that was A-Rod was included. It's steroidic. What is that? That's a thoracis. It's classic writing. How's the weather out there today? You had a good yesterday. I know you had a rough Saturday. Did you talk to your neighbors about getting together? Getting all your neighbors together for the midnight landscaping crew? I'm telling you, they'll all agree. They'll all agree. Trust me. Call them neighbors together. Hey, we're going at midnight, man. Who's in? Think about it. Beers and barbecuing at midnight while you're doing your lawn. Yes, the Scottish games. Yes, the Scottish games. That's with the stones, right? They call weight stones. This one grounded Volpe, and he boots it. Volpe boots it, and see if they give him an error. Official scoring, they give him a hit. They are being generous. Wow, they're being very generous because that's a playable ball. Come on, man. That's a hometown score for sure. I'll call it straight when I see it. That's an error. That's an error. Clearly playable. He just fucked it up like he usually does. But the Scottish games, that's when they lift them big fucking stones and they call everything, instead of saying pounds, they say stones. Like the guy's 6'4". Guy's 6'4". Or they even say hands sometimes. Guy's like 112 hands, 12 stone. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Can you put in English underneath? What? Can you translate that for American people? I mean, a fucking metric system on steroids over there when they get going with some of that stuff. Oh, yeah, the Lumberjacks were they were outstanding. I don't know why they ever took that off. That shit was cool, especially with the Boone's coming out with a call to the bullpen. He's going to bring in Hill. So we got a man on, nobody out. Walls, Theus, and Simpson due up for the Rays. And I'm telling you, when Hill comes into the game, this dude should jump on a fucking Harley, man, and ride in. I love Hill. I love getting me some Hill. So while we're on the call to the bullpen, in case you missed it and you're joining us late, I played this earlier, and I want to play it again because it needs to be played again. Because he brought us so many great memories as a Yankee, and Sunday was his day. So let's honor him with this little tribute.
I always felt like, being the pitcher, the game, stopped and started on me. And, I kind of felt like I was in control all the time, and that was just the best part about it. 50,000 people in the Bronx, and this shit don't start until I'm ready.
True New York Yankee right there, man. Let me see if I can get my Scottish down. I got to remember Scotty from Star Trek. Aye, Captain. I can't give it any more. She'll blow if I give it any more. So do y'all ancestors talk like that? I'll have another drink. But Captain, if I push any harder, they'll blow. The dilithium crystals are on overload, Captain. Pretty shitty, Scotty. I'd probably be better if I had a few drinks in me. That's cool. The Scottish were some mean motherfuckers back in the day, bro. Back in the day, man. 1500s and shit like that. The fucking Scottish were nothing to fuck around with, man. They're drinking that Johnny Walker for a long fucking time, man. Fucking Cuddy Sock. Oof. I don't know why. Every now and then, man, it used to slip. Anybody say, hey, why do a shot? Sometimes I just say, yeah, give me a shot of Cuddy. Maybe that's probably the only word I could manage at the time. Cuddy Sock will fuck you up. Love the bottle, though. Hill with that nasty ass fucking sidearm throws a strike. Umpire says, no. You gotta be fucking kidding right now. Oh, he did call it a strike. Okay. I did not see his arm go up. That was 89 at the top of the zone. 0-1. This one lifted to left center. Dominguez on his horse makes the catch. And they got to get the ball back in a hurry because he's scrambling back to first. That was a good play by Dominguez. He had to get on his horse there. Quite honestly, you don't lose too much by moving Bellinger over. So Bellinger already looks comfortable in right field. This one bounced first base side foul. So basically, with the Judge injury, moving Bellinger to right, great move. Great move. Just leave him there. It probably is a little bit better having Bellinger in right than Judge, to be honest with you, because I think Judge is a better center fielder. Belch. But then you got Grisham. But right now, it doesn't matter for the next 10 days. And apparently, when he comes back, that's when the fucking fun really starts for Boone. Matt Theus is up. Theus. He's going to hole 1-2 as Hill is just firing that sidearm rocket. (11-4) final. Baltimore over Toronto. Toronto has lost to Baltimore 11-4. There's a base hit, hard hit ball between first and second. Runner scoots to second. Runners on first, second, 1 out. Top 8, 3-2, Tampa. That's just a hard hit ball. He just caught up with it. That's why he's a professional. In the bottom of the 6th with 1 out and a runner at first, Red Sox are ahead of Minnesota in Minnesota 3-2. So the Red Sox jump on top of the Twins in Minnesota. Toronto already losing. Major game for the Yankees now. This just turned into a huge game for the Yankees. This ball is bounced so high in front of first, nobody can get to it in time. Bases loaded, 1 out. This is not good at this particular part of the evening, folks, especially with the news in from Detroit. Baltimore, sorry. Baltimore topping out Toronto, and then the Red Sox come back against the Twins. Boone back out. He's going to go get Hill. And Boone proceeds to with all his moves. Brubaker, the righty, up. And Boone is going to leave Hill in the game. Holy shit. That's something different. That's something different. No place to put anybody. Bases juiced. We're in the top of the 8th, 1 out. If Hill ever needed a ground ball, he needs one now. This will be his 8th pitch of the relief. Misses outside, 89 on the sinker. Diaz, the batter. Things get intense. Drama building in the Bronx. Misses again. 89 on the 4-seamer. 2-0. Arenado on the deck. Hill ready with the 2-0 to Diaz. Fouled away, first base side foul. 2-1 now. Diaz is 0 for 2. Pitch. Fouled right side into the stands. We'll go 2-2 now. Could be the pitch of the ball game coming up here. just misses 91. Full count. He just missed. Oh, Jesus. I mean, come on. Oh. Man, that just missed, but you got to bang him on principle. This one lifted to left field. Dominguez is in on it. Makes the catch. The throw to the plate. Nowhere near in time. Tampa takes a 4-2 lead. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Hill did everything he needed to do except strike him out or get a ground ball. It was right in that no man's land, but Dominguez's arm is just not strong enough. Way ahead of the slide, head first slide, by the way. Hill's still in there against Arenado. 2 for 3 on the evening. Fouls one off his foot. 0-1. Watching the run slide across home plate. Hill with the pitch. Bounce right back to him. He's got it. He knocks it down. Underhands it to Goldie. They were out of it. They give up a run. 4-2. Bottom 8 for the Yanks. Grisham. Dominguez. Bellinger. Top of the order. Coming up for the Yankees. We're going to need to go. Let's go Yankees. So, in case you missed it earlier, I'll play it again. Like I said, one of the greatest commercials that was ever made. Angus, you're going to like this one. Hold on, in case you missed it. Oh, man. Again, if you're out there and you're just too young to know who the hell I just showed, my God, fill your life with joy and get into John Belushi, please. Blues Brothers, Animal House. Very underrated movie of him was Continental Divide, which I liked. Continental Divide was a good movie with Belushi. A lot of people didn't like it, but I did. I'd watch Belushi tie his shoes, to be honest with you. Here we go. Bottom of the 8th inning. Top of the order for the Yankees. Grisham, Dominguez. Bellinger. Garrett Clevenger in. He's at a 2.45. 4-11-0. 2-4-0 for the Yanks. 4-2. Tampa on top. The pitch to Grisham. Fouled left side into the crowd. Foul. 0-1. Immediately in the hole. Strikeout, pop out, fly out for Grisham. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 81 on a sweeper. Grisham calls timeout. He steps a long way away from the plate. Everybody back in and set. Grisham digs in. Contact made. Here we go. The 0-2 to Grisham. Way up high. Catcher had to stand up to catch it. 1-2 on Grisham. The 1-2. Hit hard right at the first baseman. Couple hops. 1 down. Grisham hit it hard, but right at him. That's why they call it an atom ball. Rumble, X, YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate everybody for watching. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. Leave a comment. Angus is back and blowing up the chat over here. I love it. Appreciate it. I can't give it any more, Compton. Swing and a miss by Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry I missed this. Pinch hitting now is Ahmad Rosario. I was wondering, who the hell is this guy? Okay, Ahmad Rosario is in. He is 1-1. So here he is. Get him out there in a pinch hit situation. 1-2 to count. That was inside. That was a ball. But again, this umpire, I don't know what to say. He's just being a fucking dick. Line drive, base hit for Ahmad Rosario. So he makes his Yankee debut by getting on with a base hit. Getting something going. Yankee bench letting him know, hey, man, welcome aboard, bro. Welcome aboard. Slider breaker, right on it. Pulls it right down third base. Beautiful hit. Nice beard. Got a nice beard. He's wearing Lou Pinella's old number 14. Whoa, boy. They gave him Sweet Lou's number? That's fucking crazy. Strike to Bellinger. Okay, so all his nervousness is gone. Come in and first at bat in Yankee Stadium as a Yankee, get a base hit in a tight ball game. Late in the game, Bellinger swings at a bad pitch there, 0-2. Yeah, I heard about that. Fear? Yeah, there's a crazy story behind that, ain't there? Right, Angus? The 0-2, I don't know, he goes way down to protect on this one. Foul, catcher coming over by the Tampa dugout, in and out of his glove, giving Bellinger another lifeline. He got there in plenty of time, put the glove up, and it just bounced right out of the glove. Probably had a lot of spin on it here. Let's see. Yeah, that ball, when it hit its glove, it just corkscrewed right out of it and fell into the dugout. So Bellinger gets a sign of life here, man. The 0-2. Bellinger bounces this one back to the mound high. Flipped the first, got him. 2 out. Ahmad Rosario scrambles the second. 2 out with a man at second. We need this guy in. And it'll be up to Stanton, who's 1 for 3. Not having one of his better days at the plate, I will admit that. Normally, I've been all over it saying this cat is on the money. Just looking a little disheveled in this one. We'll see what happens here. They're talking. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Yeah, there is? There's a 45 out there of that? The song Neighbors. All right, wait a minute. All right, yeah. Now, I'm trying to remember all this. Is that the cover of the Stones, Neighbors? Tampa went to the bullpen. Right now, me and Angus are trying to figure something out. So if you're just watching or just tuning in, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. Like I said, third floor broadcast of Yankee baseball live, play-by-play is not your normal play-by-play live. Do all kinds of crazy stuff here. Right now we're in a conversation about Belushi and the band Fear, which got him in a lot of trouble with Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm doing, Angus? I'm trying to remember where I heard the story. I'm starting to think it was on, I think it was on a Rogan. It wasn't his interview with Dan Aykroyd. I know that. I'm trying to think, he had somebody else on from that era, or somebody on from around that era that knows that. I think the craziness starts with cocaine and Jack Daniels. I believe that's where the story starts, with those words. Cocaine, Jack Daniels, and then the story starts. I'm pretty sure. Oh, by the way, it's 4-2, bottom of the eighth, with 2 out. Ahmad Rosario came up first at bat for the Yankees, gets a base hit to left field. He's at second right now. Stanton is on deck. Tampa just went to the bullpen. They're bringing in Fairbanks. Max Fried will be on the mound tomorrow night, showing him in the dugout, gripping the ball. P. Fairbanks, 2.84, 38 innings, 15 walks, 32 strikeouts. His ERA is up there in his last 12 appearances, 5.25. And Stanton is 0 for 4 career against them with a walk. So here we go. Bounced foul, third base side. 0-1, 2 out. Runner at second is Rosario. 4-2, Tampa on top, bottom 8. This has been a good ball game. Good rip, but fouled behind the plate. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. 0-2, 2 out. Runner at second, 4-2. Tampa on top, bottom 8. Pitch. Misses the strike zone low. We'll go 1-2 now on Stanton. He used to swing at that pitch. Now he's been laying off it an awful lot. Let's see if he gives him anything here in a 1-2. He's kind of just putting it up there for him. Swing and a miss, 98 right at the letters. Swings through it. Threat goes by the boards. Zario left at second. Yanks leave another runner. Now it really gets interesting. We're going to the top of the ninth, 4-2 Tampa. Oh, man. Yeah, let's get back to this here real quick. I don't know. I was just thinking Neighbors, the song by the Stones. I know you know what I'm thinking about. Whenever I hear a song called Neighbors, first one I think it was the Stones. I don't know a lot about the band Fear. I know of the story. I don't remember all the details. That was a couple minutes ago when that happened. But I do remember, all the backlash and craziness about it. But like I said, I think I'm right, Angus. The story starts off with cocaine, Jack Daniels, and this band Fear are at Saturday Night Live. And Belushi's the one that booked the band. And then, boom. Boom. Alrighty. Whoop. You son of a gun. I had the scoreboard up. My thumb hit something and missed it. Okay, here we go. Here's the scoreboard. Bottom of the second with 2 out and a runner on. Rockies, Indians finally underway. Rockies up 1-0 in Cleveland. Top of the ninth with 1 out. Runners at first and second. The Dodgers all over the Reds 5-1. Bottom of the seventh, 3-3. Boston and the Twins. Twins have tied the Red Sox 3-3 in Minnesota. White Sox over the Phillies in Chicago. Bottom of the eighth with 1 out and 1 on. It's 4-2. Brewers come back big on the Cubs in Milwaukee. 8-4. Bottom 7, 1 out, 1 on. Braves come back against the Royals. It's 5-2 now in the top of the seventh with 2 out and 1 on. Marlins being shut out by the Cardinals 7-0. Top 8, 1 out, 1 on. Rosario goes to right field. Moving Bellinger over to left. Nationals and Astros, bottom 7. 2-1, Nationals in Houston. Rangers in LA playing the Angels, bottom of the first with 1 out, no score. Mets Padres just on their way, bottom first with 1 out, no score. And going to the bottom of the first, the Pirates take an early lead over the Giants, 1-0. Mariners and Athletics in a few. Toronto loses to Baltimore in Baltimore 11-4. And the Detroit Tigers take out the Arizona Diamondbacks in Detroit 5-1. You are all caught up on everything. It's 1-2 count on Caminero. Brubaker in pitching. He's 4 pitches in, about to be his 5th pitch. Count is 1-2. Score is 4-2 Tampa. The inning is 9 top. Bounce third base side. Foul. Gotcha. Got to be honest, that's not the story I was thinking of then. That's not the story I was thinking of then. I know what you're talking about now, and nah, I got to think of who that fucking band was with the other shit that happened. They got in a lot of trouble. There's a lot of shit going on backstage that night. The 1-2 bounced foul. I know that the night that the Dead were on, the Grateful Dead were on that, the first time they came on, I know that they dosed everybody. Jerry got him with the Coca-Cola trick. The 1-2 from Brubaker to Caminero, that's outside, 2-2. Lowell on deck. Caminero 1 for 4, but he had a big blow back in the first. 2-run homer. Skies this one to left field. Bellinger going back. 2.5 steps from the warning track. 1 away. So Bellinger moving from one corner to the other with no problems. You could put that kid anywhere. He could probably sell hot dogs while he's out there. Lowell now in 2 for 3. Foul to third base side. That's it. That's it. That's the band. That's the band right there. That's the story I was thinking of. Thank you, Angus. Outside 1-1. Yes. Now you got me. That's it. Lowell looking at a 1-1. Brubaker with the pitch. This one's lifted to left field. Bellinger comes in. He makes a sliding catch. He got it. Bellinger he moves over and just makes another highlight. Just another highlight reel out there. Low line drive. He comes sliding in and takes the ball. Let's see. Whew, what a freaking catch. What a freaking catch. Holy shit. Wow, what a catch. 2 out now. Well, that'll pump you up. Magnum now, 0 for 3. Pops this one a mile high in the infield. McMahon right at third, drifting towards foul territory, puts it away. Yanks take Tampa out 1, 2, 3, sort of. Chisholm, Goldschmidt, McMahon due up for the Yankees in the bottom of the ninth. Do they have a comeback in them? Do they have a comeback in them? Whoa. All right, man. This is these dog days of baseball right here, man. This is what it comes down to. These are the games that really, really, really matter so fucking much. Not that every game doesn't matter; they all matter. But this is crucial, especially tonight. Toronto already lost. Boston is now tied. Let's check the Boston game. Top 7, 1 out, 1 on. 2 on now. 1 out, runners at first and second for Boston in a 3-3 game in Minnesota. Bottom. Bottom of the 7th. The Twins have runners at first and second. Twins have runners at first and second, 1 out in a 3-3 ball game against Boston. So things are really tightening up. We got the wild card we're trying to protect. We're trying to catch Toronto at the same time. A lot of moving parts, and you're in a 4-2 game at home against the division rival. You're down 4-2. You need this game. You need this game no matter what. You need this game. Take a look at dugout cam. Got to look at Boone earlier. I want you guys to see what Boone's been up to. There he is. Bottom of the ninth, 4-11-0 for Tampa, 2-5-0 for the Yanks. Chisholm, Goldschmidt, McMahon. Jazz 0 for 2 with a walk. Walk was an RBI. Pitch. Outside, ball. 85 on the slider. This is why we love baseball, folks. The 1-0. Second deck, foul. Got around on it way too early. Beautiful foul ball. 1-1 to count now. Fairbanks. The Jazz. Outside, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 to Jazz. Strike. Slider right over the plate. 2-2 now to Jazz. Jazz calls time. Umpire says okay. A reset moment. Yanks trailing by 2, 4-2, bottom of the ninth. The 2-2 to Jazz. Skies this one to right center. Center fielder coming over. Plenty of room. Puts it away. I'm trying to think of when the last time the Yankees hit a home run. Strikeout, ground out, and a fly out for Goldschmidt. Seeing yet another righty. 1 out, bottom 9, 4-2. Rays on top. 98 down low, misses. 1-0. I appreciate everybody who tuned in and is tuning in and stayed tuned in. I appreciate you so much. Please hit the like, the follow, the share. Waves at a slider outside of the strike zone. In the hole, 1-2. I'm sorry, 1-1. 1-1 to count. 1-2. Foul ball at the plate. The 1-2 with 1 out to Goldie. Bounced over the mound. Shortstop at the play. Quick throw. Got him plenty of time. 2 out. The Yanks are down to their final out. You're going to put this one on Boone. If we lose this, I'm putting it on Boone. Went with Cam. One inning too many with Cam. Way too many pitches. Kid never had it. All night he didn't have it. I paid attention to the consistency, the velocity, but his location was all over the place. McMahon steps in 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. 97 right on the corner at the knees. Strike one. Now, the walk he had earlier was an RBI walk. The 0-1. Here's a base hit. He keeps the game alive. Base hit for McMahon to right field. Stays hot. Kid is staying hot. Another hit. Another hit. Another hit for the kid. On base percentage looking good too. Walk and a base hit. I think yesterday he had 2 hits and a walk. We're getting everything we were told we're getting out of this kid. I'm glad he's here. I am glad he's here. Wells, who's 0 for 3 on the night, steps in, takes a ball, 1-0. 2 out and a man on. Wells with the power to do it. Wells with the power to tie it. Would love to see him tie it right here. 86 mile an hour slider strike right over the plate. Yanks adding every drop of drama that they possibly can to a ball game, to a season. The 1-1 to Wells. Ground at third base foul. McMahon takes second. Rip to center, makes a running catch right at the warning track and has to leap on the wall to slow himself down. Turns and throws the third out into the crowd. Tampa takes the first of 4, 4-2. Very, very crazy, mundane game. I mean, from the beginning, not too much energy the way Cam was pitching. I mean, nothing to get excited about. I mean, you got out of a couple things, but other than that, it was not a good outing for him. I said he was up to over 70 pitches in the 4th inning, and yet Boone stayed with him in the 5th. Just one batter, 2 batters too many. And then he brought Hedrick in. Hedrick shuts him down with nothing, minimal pitching. He pulls him out. And then, boom, right there, 4-2 in a heartbeat. So the Yanks they'll lose. They'll stay 5.5. Tampa will gain a game. They'll go to 9 back. Top of the 8th, no outs, 3-3, Boston and Minnesota. So we don't know what the Red Sox are going to do yet because they're tied. But I know what we're going to do. We're going to be back at it tomorrow night again from the Bronx. Angus, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the share, hit all that stuff. Get in the comments and all that other stuff. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, especially on Rumble, especially on X, and mostly on YouTube. Appreciate every one of you. So we'll be back at it tomorrow if possible, if timing is right. I wasn't at work today. I just couldn't make it today. Not happening. Got a torn rotator cuff, folks. My rotator cuff is torn. It's my right rotator cuff. I'm left-handed. I don't know how you tear your right if you're lefty, but I did it. But anyway, we're playing hurt. But we're not going on a DL. We're going to continue to bring you Yankee baseball live, play-by-play, like nobody else does. Come on, folks. Even Angus will tell you over here, this is not your normal play-by-play. That's why he keeps coming back and back. Not only is he dedicated and faithful to the crew that we're part of, the basement crew, appreciate it. Boom, boom, appreciate you. Johnny's on a hiatus, but I do appreciate you, Angus, for coming in and hanging with me. I really do, man. Yes, I will. I'll have a great one. Mostly because you're here with us, man. I really appreciate you, Angus. That does an awful lot for me. I really do appreciate it. So, folks, let's reset. So wherever you're at, it's late on the East Coast, 10:07 on the East Coast, 7:07 here in Berkeley, California, and it's 67 degrees still. And we'll be back at it tomorrow night with another game, another Rays Yankee game, game 2 of a game 4-game set. And we'll be here as many games as we can to bring it. So we might be joining in progress tomorrow, but either way, we're going to be here hanging. So why don't you join us tomorrow here on the 3rd floor? And always remember, when you come up to the 3rd floor, always remember to bowl up, bong up, and then beam on up to the 3rd floor. And we'll be up here hanging, chilling in time and space, waiting on you. Bring a glass of wine, bring a blunt, bring your snacks, bring anything you want. Either way, we'll be here. And we love and appreciate you for hanging with us. So until the next game, which is probably going to be tomorrow, join in progress, or the day after, whenever, we'll see what happens. I love you all for coming in. I love you all for hanging. And I love you all for being human beings. Be cool. Be kind. Be kind. It's the easiest thing in life to do. And it doesn't take much effort. So I appreciate you all. Till next time. Peace, people. Be kind.
That's all, folks.
Ow! Ow!
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.